Welcome to Danimal's House, everyone. Today we're going to see how I converted a 48-inch Ohio Steel round lawn roller into a new DIY version, filled it with concrete, made a new hitch for it, and got it back out on the lawn. Here we go.
Holy shit!
So I had an Ohio Steel 24-inch by 48-inch lawn roller. I've had it for 10 or 12 years, really happy with it. It was one that you just filled with water, and about 24 by 48, that worked out to be about 900 pounds, 920 pounds. They still sell them today. It's a fine product, no big deal. It's just this one had seen its life. I've got a lot of acreage here, used it a lot, and the tongue and like the hitch all just broke in half one day. And so what I decided to do is I thought maybe I had the power. I've got a little bit above average lawnmower here, not just your typical like 20 horse. This one's got differential and it's got a little bigger tires, and I figured I could pull a little bit heavier lawn roller out here. Plus on the hills and whatnot, sometimes unless it's totally wet, it's kind of hard to get that dirt to massage out nice without a little extra weight. So what I did with this is I cut off the end and I stood it up and I filled it up mostly with concrete. So the only part of this section that isn't concrete is in the middle. There's a 15-inch by 30-inch round section in the exact middle that is just hollow. Otherwise it was going to be like 2,000 pounds based on the yardage, and that was going to be too much. So the way I got this figured out, I got about 1,400 pounds worth of concrete in here. And then the side effect of that is this is not hollow, this is totally solid. So if I hit something, I should have the strength to drive it down versus caving in the side. Even if it's just a ½ inch or an inch, that thing will not cave in at all. So give you a quick rundown here of what I did. I put a 1.25 inch rod through the concrete, so that's totally solid. I got some pillow blocks, maybe 20 bucks, 1.25 inch pillow box, and then I made this frame out of 1.5 inch tube stock. So welded it up. I did this little deal here because sometimes when you turn on the old one, it'd like to catch right here because the frame flexes a little bit. And so I actually used the same hitch up here as what was on the old one, just welded that up. Anyway, this thing works really well. I have a hard time getting it up a hill. If I go up a hill and I stop, I'm done. I might as well back up. And if I ever get into something wet, I have to be absolutely sure that I can make it through or get it out because I can't drain it. That's the side effect. You know, it's kind of nice having the concrete, but when you get in somewhere where you're not supposed to be, or you're, flirting with the edge of where you're going to get stuck, and you get stuck, you're done. You got to wait for it to dry up, or you have to have a bigger machine to pull it out. Now, in my case, I have that, but I guess if anybody's thinking about putting concrete in a roller, make sure you have the resources. Also, transport's a problem. If you want to load it up onto a trailer, this is a beast. So I guess kind of beware, do your math when it comes to if you're going to put concrete in there, figure out how much that's going to weigh, make sure your machine can handle it. I'm at about 1,400 and I'm glad I didn't go anymore. If I would have gone 2,000, I feel like I really would have been struggling. Put more stress on your machine's transmission. Little lawnmowers aren't designed to be pulling heavy implements up hills on a regular basis, so kind of factor all that in. But otherwise, let's take a look at how this thing works. It really pulls nice. We'll get you rolling here. This lawnmower also has a differential on it, so if I do spin with one tire, then I can just push down that differential and I'm good. Oh, I guess I forgot something. I forgot to push this back in, so I can't go anywhere. When you hook up, it's kind of a nice function. All right, here we go. So she rides real nice. You gotta watch it, you can't turn too sharp. But I made the hitch long enough so that if I needed to, I could back up. And then the other thing is I kind of like the 48-inch path. See, now right here, I'm struggling. This transmission's struggling right now because I'm going uphill. So again, you gotta watch your weight. And then, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, so what I like to do is I got a 48-inch cut on one of the lawnmowers, and then I've got a 54-inch cut on this one. So sometimes I'll interchange those mower decks, but I kind of like, I'll cut and then I'll roll at the same time, so I kill two birds with one stone. So I don't really need to have any bigger, and I'm happy it's not less than 48. So there's a quick look at the roller project for this spring, and we're waiting for a couple rains. We're going to roll it a few more times, and hopefully we'll have a nice smooth lawn. All right, take care. Thanks for watching.